Okay, let's deal with the rest of the bosses down here in the whatchamacallit, the Abyss. I forgot the name of it. It's been a while since I've recorded Trails in the Sky the Third, because right now I'm on 0. And yes, I'm speeding up the footage because, God, these fights take forever. So this one's against this gelatinous blob thing and a bunch of armored monsters. They hit really hard, and they also have quite a bit of knockback. So yeah, using movement down ability is not a bad idea here. Recording this post commentary, I'm listening to nothing right now while this is being sped up. I'm wondering what kind of music I should put in. Probably some Trails music, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, this fight, the next fight, and I think the fight after are going to be sped up. Because, again, these just take way too long. I tried recording this once, just without speeding it up, and man, that was a horrible decision. So yeah, to give you an idea, this was recorded like probably over a month ago, and it is like the early January. This is probably recorded like maybe December, probably late November. So yeah, the gelatin, he uses that little pool of darkness attack to inflict a status effect. It can be seal, it can be stun, and it's really annoying. But thankfully for some of them, you're using it on someone who's not going to be casting arts, and it will split up after taking some damage. And yeah, using that cyclone move to draw the enemies nearby, probably not the best idea I had. So yeah, as for my team, I believe at the end of last session, this is what I had: Mueller, Zin, Annalise, and Julia. I don't know why I went with this team. I think it's because I was just grinding them up, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I can fight some bosses like this. This is almost as bad as Team Leftovers, which you will see later on in this particular session of videos. So yeah, I am cutting to all the chests. I did miss one, but it's not important. I beat the game, so yeah. Oh no, the dreaded orbment management. So next we have our second boss fight coming up. This one sucks. Or technically third, because this is the third fight in the Abyss. And yeah, it's just a red recolor of the demon monster from like the 6th plane, where we got both Richard and Ren. But yeah, so these things, the little werebats, they can afflict your party members with the abnormal statuses, which is like make them fat or make them small. The red guy hurts. He'll do some pity healing, and it's 666, so yeah. And he always does Kakiotis, I believe it's called. Large actually AoE ice spell. And he also hurts really, really bad. Yeah, this fight takes the longest out. Actually, no. The next one will take longer. Only because of something really stupid. So yeah, as long as you have someone that has impede abilities, his magic won't be that bad. As you can see, it does really hurt, but it's not as bad as it could be. Anyway, so yeah, he just really hurts. There's not much to talk about with this guy. He will occasionally summon more bats, but they don't have a lot of defenses, so you can just kill him really easily. See, like there, he summoned one. It'll probably be dead in like 2 attacks. But yeah, as of this recording, I am on Trails from Zero, and I am really enjoying it. Not going to talk about any of it because, yeah, you guys get to experience that later. And yeah, in case I hadn't made it clear by this point, yeah, I am doing Zero in Azure. Because I don't remember what I've said in any of these sessions. I've already forgotten what I said in my Zero sessions. Don't worry though, we're getting there. We're about 2/3 through, roughly. Oh man, it's been cold out, which thank goodness, because we had a warm Christmas, and I hate those. I hate those so much. Here I'm talking about Christmas, and that's not even a thing by next session, or this current session. Man, this guy takes forever. And it sucks that he doesn't have any real weakness either. I also should be attacking with Zen more since his true composure, I believe. Either that or Distend. One of them, like, buffs his strength and defense by like 60%. If I'm not mistaken. I think I've found that like Dark Matter probably does the most. It especially sucks when, you know, they get the the healing 80 bonus. Oh, and in case I sound loud or anything, it's harder for me to hear because right now I'm wearing headphones. I actually got some Raycon headphones, not sponsored. And yeah, they work really well. A little too well. It is so hard for me to like hear anything outside, and I don't even have noise cancellation on, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, the first part of this session is mainly just taking out these bosses in the Abyss, and then the next part will, after the Abyss is done, we'll be going into, I think, the final Sun Door. Maybe. We'll see. Thinking about it, I did take really long to get to this little session. Because right now, I've got like 30 videos queued up for YouTube. Ooh, we got sound again. And now to get everything else. More chests. Yeah, I think there was where I missed a chest. And now the final boss in the Abyss. Which could be the hardest, honestly. No, not really. More like the most annoying. It's a shining palm. When I see it, I'm just like, wait, what? Alright, let's fight. And you see I cut there and now I have like a completely different party. Is because these things are so annoying. You can't just kill them with a S-break. You have to use a specific type or something. Like watch, 0 damage. Ben, would you like to give it a shot? 0 damage. Okay, yeah, I don't fast forward this. No, I thought I did because later on, as we'll see in a second here. Oh, that did a little damage. Now Chloe. Sanctus Nova is the way to go. And that's how you kill this thing. Now normally you would try to make it so that you get all the shining palms in so that you could kill them all. But this is like my 5th attempt. And I cut past until that last one fled. Because holy crap, he took like 5 minutes to flee. I was originally going to speed that up, but I was like, no, this is way too like visually intensive. I just cut it out. So yeah, I only killed what you saw on screen. And now with that, we now have 4 Zemuria ore, which means a third of our team are going to get some ultimate weapons. Well, aside from Analyze, but... So, basically, the arena that you get back in Fake Gransel, if you beat that on, I think it's Insane Difficulty, I think that's what it's called. If you beat that with Annalise in your party, one of the fights is against Cassius. And if you beat him, he will give you Annalise's ultimate weapon. This, what she can get here is her second best. Oddly enough. But, yeah, unfortunately, she's just going to have to do with that. I am going to give her an ultimate, her second best because... I want her to get something out of this. She's not going to go in with the blade she got from Cassius way earlier on. Yeah, and speaking of the arena, I could not do it no matter how many times I tried. I got stuck on the hard mode. No. I was on the true arena. But... I couldn't get past the first phase, that's what it was. So the first phase is General Morgan. It is the butler dude, I can't remember his name right now. Philip. And also Duke Dunan. And I just can't beat them. I've gotten close to beating one of them, and then Morgan just comes in and kills everyone. Or it kills enough people to throw off my groove. So yeah. And with this makes Chloe pretty daggum powerful. And now for the final fishing thing. I also cut out an attempt here because things just went so sour. I did get it on my second try though, so I'm happy about that. Alright, final chapter, please. So we can say goodbye to this fishing nonsense until the next game. Because apparently fishing is just a thing that everyone does. Even though it's really annoying. So yeah, this is, I believe, the head of the Fisherman's Guild. I think he's like the leader or something. And this one is a 15-round battle. And I thought the 10-round battle was annoying. This one was exhausting. but the strategy kind of still applies here. Build up the fish that you can use as bait, and then just use them for casting. Use them as bait all at once. That way you can get enough whatchamacallits, enough of the big fish to get enough score to not have to worry about it. And no, I will not be narrating this because for whatever reason I'm just not good at doing post-com reading. So why is he challenging her to such a long game? Why couldn't it be another 10 round? But anyway, yeah, so pretty much I forget what the fish is, but we're gonna find out eventually. You want to get enough of the certain fish, that way you have a stockpile of them. I don't believe it's the Casago, no. Alright, Fisherman Baron. Yeah, I believe like most, if not all of his catches are the struggling kind. Oh, fun tip. Don't mash X. I remember reading somewhere, someone recommended, oh, maybe it was the Casago. Someone recommended mashing X whenever you see a character struggling, otherwise you'll lose the fish. It's the exact opposite for me. I tried mashing once and I lost it. Maybe it's the sea bass. You know, I honestly do not remember. All I know is this fishing battle is annoying. It's made me hate fishing in trails, and I never want to do it again. Except I do it in 0. Maybe it is sea bass. But yeah, the music's nice at least. Except I can't hear anything. Wow, the music is super low here. I just had to turn the volume up a bunch to hear the music for this segment. I mean, these headphones do make things a little quieter. Actually, no, they're actually a little louder than what I usually use. I used to use those little Sony Sports over-the-ear earphones, the ones that wrap around your ear. I do legitimately like those. However, I do feel like I'm moving on to like Bluetooth earphones, because my phone in particular has a weird headphone port. It worked fine in the beginning, and then all of a sudden, like, you had to keep the little thing up in there, like the jack. You had to keep that up in the port, otherwise it was acting as if it was unplugged. But now with Bluetooth earphones, that's no longer an issue. And now at work, I can just mute out my coworkers whenever I so please. Ooh, a little early to be using that, don't you think, past me? Well, I mean, I win in this attempt, so apparently, not. Man, that may have been the attempt where I tried mashing X, and it did nothing for me. The people who said that you need to mash X are liars. So yeah, Christmas and New Year's was fun. Got a bunch of manga. And I got some nice Raycons. Again, not sponsored. We're only halfway there. So why did I decide to start using it now? It is round 6. It was round 6 when I started using it. Whatever. I win this attempt, so I really don't care. I hope I win this attempt. Considering we have about 6 minutes left. But yeah, I can't. I never want to do the fishing games again, ever. Whenever I go back to trails, that's an interesting question. When will I go back to the Trails series? Like, once I've beaten every current game, when am I going to revisit? Because it's such a long series. You know what? I'd probably do it around when Zero and Azure officially come out in English. And then as soon as Reverie comes out, that's if I'm not still doing the Cold Steel games by then, because I figured that would be around the time. I figured I'd be doing the Cold Steel games by then, and if I'm not doing them, that's going to be a day one thing. But if I am, it's going to have to wait until I'm done. And then the wait until Kuro no Kiseki, which people are speculating its English name to be Trails in the Dark, which is actually pretty cool. And then we have Kuro no Kiseki 2, Crimson something. That's all I remember. But I remember it's a thing, and holy cow. I have no idea what even happened in the first of the Calvard games. He got a little fishy. Oh, am I building up more sea bass? Did I get another one? Nope. Gold angelfish. Pathetic. Man, I'm just really excited to get to the later parts of this series. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the Sky trilogy. And so far, I'm really liking the Crossbow games. Well, the fan translation of them. Oh no, I missed one. But I'm leading by like 400 points, so right now it's not too bad. Plus the game's almost over, so. And he missed. Man, I'm glad that the Baron can miss. If he didn't, I'd probably be so mad. Like, you have to play a perfect game in order to beat this guy. It's like, no thanks. I don't even remember what the reward is. I'm pretty sure it's not worth it. Worth all the headache. I mean, I guess they kind of assume you would go after it one after the other, but that just sounds annoying. Sounds like I'd pull my hair out. What'd you get, Baron? Nothing? Surprise. How will you ever recover? But yeah, I'm just glad I got this done and over with because I need to I need to upload more. I am currently at episode 55 in uploading, so this will be part of 56. And then I still got to figure out what to do about the rest. Well, we'll just see. We're gonna put it. We're going to work some magic, make it work. Oh, final round. And what is my last fish? Nothing. But he would have to get a 700 pointer fish to win this. Not even just 700 points, like, you know, a little more than that, like 750. Gold angelfish. Damn. And that is that. That is the fishing minigames done. And it's the last of the minigames that I'm going to be working on because the arena is just too difficult. I'm sorry. But at least now we get to move on to the end game. Well, actually, no, we still have, you know, that's the final star door. That's going to be a trip. Strap in, boys and girls. There ain't getting off this train. There ain't no getting off this train till the end of the line. That was the quote. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Baron wanted Estelle to be like the head of the Fisherman Guild, and she's just like, nah, I'm a bracer. So your guild sucks, my guild's better. Supreme Fisher. Oh, and that's that. So see you guys. Alright, we're back with more Trails in the Sky the Third. So, I know I said I was going to try and do the other doors, but that ended up being too much of a problem. I got fishing at least, but I can't get the Campanella quizzes because I don't know the answers, and they pull from a pool of like 20 or 30 questions, so it's not like you can just easily brute force it. And then the arena, I can't even get past the first round. So we're going to do the final 2 star doors, and then we're going to go start endgame. Bring to me the girl loved by the world's darkness, only then shall the door open. And that is, of course, speaking about Ren. Oh man, I can't believe it's endgame already. I've done quite a lot of sessions, but it's also not been that long. I'm cutting into this part of the LP with a warning. The following star door is dark and disturbing. If you wish to skip it, I will leave a timestamp on the video and in the description. If you decide to watch, keep in mind that I am experiencing this content for the first time, and that during the star door, I did a little research about this event that was not for the version of the game that I was playing. I read on what the content was censored into, and not what it was actually about. Alright, Blessing. What you got for me? I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There's no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Paradise. Which number would you like today? 15. Certainly. You've been nominated, Ren. Be sure to treat our customer with care. The place was simply known as Paradise. Wait, is this Ren? If it is, then...
No doubt, the building itself had a proper name, but none of us were ever told it. Nor were we ever told exactly where in the land we were, or what we were doing here, or indeed how we ended up there to begin with.
Morning. Morning, Ren. Oh, you've finally woken up.
Hi, Cross.
Welcome to Paradise, Ren.
Welcome to Paradise.
I'm going to have to go, Ren. I've got to go and work.
Again?
Yeah, it's fine, though. I'll be back before long. Be a good girl and wait here in the meantime, okay?
Cross was always busy with work, and today was no different. What exactly he did and where he did it, I didn't know. But whatever it was clearly horrible.
One sec.
He wasn't the only one either. The other children were always going out to work too. But for some reason, no one ever called me. The other children became weaker and more emaciated by the day, and yet I spent my time eating delicious food and playing with dolls. I, and only I, was somehow special. Cross always referred to me as a princess. Morning, Ren. It sure is beautiful out today, huh? Kinda stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window, okay? This girl's name is Etta. She was always smiling and brimming with curiosity, poking her nose into anything and everything in the room, and earning a scolding from Cross for it. Hey, you wanna play with me? I wanna play with dolls too. I don't mind, but do you even have the time? Don't you have to work later? Or do you not have to go and wear any weird clothes today?
Oh no. This isn't what I think it is it?
Cross is working at the moment, so I've got some free time. He's sure been getting nominated a lot lately. Maybe that's just what people are into these days.
Oh no. Is this... Okay, so I've heard that this was censored, but the Steam version is not censored. Oh, is this what had to be censored? Oh god. I feel... If it's what I think it is, I feel unclean. I feel bad even being in this door. But I feel like I need to do it. Anna was a somewhat precocious girl. She loved making stupid jokes and giggling away at them. What? Ajay, meanwhile, was more polite and mature. Perhaps that was why she was nominated by so many older men. Oh no. Ew. Another thing that stood out about her was the way she never once acted like she hated her work. No matter the day, she always performed with skill and care. How come you never seem to hate your work, Ajay? I thought it really hurt. I'm fine. It's nothing you need to worry about, Ren.
There's a few tricks that make it really simple to manage once you know them. So don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are. Okay. That's a good girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. Then there was Quarter, whose small, delicate stature always ended with him being battered and played with roughly like he was some sort of doll.
Oh God, this is unclean.
Did you seriously end up getting beaten again? Yeah, I don't know why either. They said it's some kind of new game, but I don't get it. Don't worry about me, Ren. I'm fine, honest. I'm used to it. It doesn't even hurt me anymore. As long as I can come back and find you here, I can deal with anything. Quarter was always bleeding out of our sight. Maybe that was part of his charm. I'm sure beautiful people must shed beautiful blood. I'm back, Ren. Sorry, that ended up taking longer than I thought it would.
At first I thought it was just child labor, but then it's like, oh God, please no.
Then finally, there was Cross. He was basically our leader. Cross, Edda, Ajay, Quarter, and me. Each of them were so dear to me, and we spent all the time we could together in this room. To my understanding, there were other children in the building, but they didn't matter to me. The only ones who did were the 4 friends I spent my days with, the 4 who lived in paradise alongside me.
Okay, so I'm back. Alright, so I did a little research because I was just feeling so uncomfortable, and it may spoil or whatever, but I believe this isn't a kind of a adult thing. I believe what they're doing here is cultish instead of that, if what I've read is true. But it was still censored due to like controversial topics and graphic scenes. So hopefully it's supposedly the work of a cult that rejects idios. Sorry about that. Princess.
Hey, Cross, what happened to the others? How come it's just me and you in here now? What are you talking about, Ren? What others? It's always been just you and me in here. Really? Are you sure? I feel like there were more. Nope, there weren't. It's always been just you and me. It was only later that I realized, when I realized it was Cross who had hidden the others from me. Whether that was so I didn't have to worry about them, or because things had gotten so bad he didn't even think I should see them, I don't know. But he always tried to keep my eyes covered from the harsh reality of what was going on around me, so I could keep living in blissful ignorance. Let me give you a useful tip, Ren. Always be sure to say, "It would be my pleasure." Saying that makes everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always respond with, "It would be my pleasure." Funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers you're pleasing, not you.
What? I thought... Oh, God. Never mind. We're back to adult.
Let me give you one too, then. I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine how your customer is feeling. Like this must feel really good for them. They seem to love me doing this, so... Or... It's not enough to make you stop feeling pain, but it does stop you needing to worry about doing unpleasant things.
What is this?
Always try to think about what you can do to make the customer happy. That's key. Well, I suppose I should say something too. You should never cry and say you're sorry to a customer. Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how sad you feel, don't ever cry. Don't ever say sorry, because no one ever forgives you, even if you do. Thanks, everyone, but I can't see myself needing any of those tips. I never have to do any work. All I have to do is sit in here and hug my dolls. I never have to leave this room. And that's how it should be. You're our princess, and you're really important to us. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing. Ren.
Game.
What are you doing, Ren? I'm drawing. Look, this is a monster. The monster that's got us locked up in here. It's got golden eyes and black scales, and its mouth stained red with the blood of all the people it ate. The color of sin, huh? How lovely. Its stomach's got to be white, though. Otherwise you wouldn't know which side was the front. Ha, that's very true. Where is everyone? Are they all out working? Ren. There are no others. There's only me and you here. Really? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm sure. From the very start, it's just been you and me. No others. Now let's draw together, shall we? Maybe we could draw a princess next. That'd be nice. Cross was doing a good job at covering my eyes from reality, but there was one thing he couldn't completely keep from me. He was getting tired. After the others disappeared, he started taking on all the work himself, and because of that, slowly, he began to vanish too. Let's clean you up, Ren. You're really dirty today. Thanks. You're always so kind. I'm sorry, Ren. If I wasn't so hopeless, I swore I'd protect you, and yet... What's wrong, Cross? You're not looking too good. It's nothing. I'm fine. Cross? I just told you that I'm fine. This is all your fault. Mine? Yours. Everything is your fault. You wasted no time in killing all the others. Why are you letting me live for so long? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me?
What?
I'm already dead as it is. Why won't you kill me?
What?
Eventually, my first job came.
Oh God, please no.
There was no one else to take it. There was no one else to go out in my place. That's why I had to do it myself. I had to step outside that room for the first time.
You've been nominated, Ren. Be sure to treat our customer with care. What are you doing, Ren? Just do what you usually do. What's going on here? I was led to believe number 15 was special. She's not normally like this, I can assure you. She's usually a good girl. I don't know what's gotten into her. She's our little angel, capable of meeting all our customers' needs, no matter what they may be. Come on, Ren, say hello. You've done this enough times now. What are you going to be today? A sweet doll? A cool boy?
That wasn't me.
What?
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Someone says something, I close my ears like always. Someone does something, I close my eyes like always. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. The water of life. Cross once said that even those near to death could be full of energy again if they drank this. He said he was made to drink it all the time, and that its taste was sweet and syrupy.
Drink up, Ren. I mixed quite a lot of syrup in today. Drink up nice and slowly. That's it. Make sure not to spill any now.
As the owner went to leave, his head seemed to distort slightly. Maybe he's getting old, or maybe he's just wearing a disguise of some kind. Oh, the medicine's starting to kick in.
Oh, God. Well, Ren, why don't we sit and have a little chat together?
It would be my pleasure.
You're always such a good girl.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh, God. What is going on here? Holy cow. I like how the text is also just speeding up naturally. It's all the text that we've already seen.
All of them have gone.
Oh. Hello, hey Joshua. Oh, God. What in? Those subhuman monsters. Can people even keep living on like this? Can you even call someone in this state alive? I'm guessing she's inflicted all those cross-like scars, marks on herself. Probably in order to maintain her own sanity. She wanted to keep living that much? This is a living human. Oh, that's not gonna get me flagged. I want to see what she's like when she's really alive, Lo. Can we take her into the society? Ugh. God.
You're strong, Ren. That was what Joshua told me one day. It wasn't something I'd heard before either. You're strong, Ren. Yes, I am. I'm strong. As an enforcer candidate, Ren proved to be exceptionally capable. Then one day, Joshua disappeared, and the world just kept on turning.
I want to see what she's like when she's really alive, Lo. Can we take her into the society? Ugh. God.
You're strong, Ren. That was what Joshua told me one day. It wasn't something I'd heard before either. You're strong, Ren. Yes, I am. I'm strong. As an enforcer candidate, Ren proved to be exceptionally capable. Then one day, Joshua disappeared, and the world just kept on turning. Just where has Joshua gone anyway? All he said was that he was going to do a job and it was going to take a while. I wanted him to know that I'd become a proper enforcer now. I wanted to introduce him to my real papa and mama too. But I suppose all of that can wait. He'll come back eventually. I know he will. Then he can tell me all about what he did while he was away. But he'll definitely come back. He will. A baby? How sweet. He's so cute. A brand new life, clean and pure, unstained by anything. He's probably a good child. He'll be raised well, and he'll grow up to be a fine, respectable adult. Unlike me. That path was closed to me long ago. I hope you'll find happiness, nameless child. He
really is cute, isn't he? He looks just like his mother. There, that's a good boy.
I still regret what happened to our last child, but it looks like the goddess didn't abandon us after all.
Now, I thought we weren't going to talk about that anymore. We need to leave the past in the past.
I suppose you're right. It's sad, but it's probably what she would want too. There we go. Who's a good little baby?
Ren, impure children. Past, what happened to her? Ren.
Oh, hello?
As enforcers, we have the freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's up to you what you want to do. I won't make that choice for you. I can't help but wonder whether they're even worth the effort of cutting down, but that is your choice to make.
I wander indifferently in a place that exists between good, beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled. Where does it begin and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Unbeknownst to me, the world just kept on turning. But that's fine. The world is always turning for my sake. That's why I've got nothing to feel sad about. I don't care about some silly imposters. They're not my real papa and mama. I have Potter Mater now. It's so cold. Thanks, Potter Mater. That's right. I'm in the right. I'm in the right. I'm always happy. I'm always having fun. Because I'm...
The world doesn't revolve around just you.
should be obvious because I really care about you, Ren. It's almost dawn. Let's go. We're going to Crossbell. Once we're high enough up, switch off your boosters and switch to your regular flight engines.
Yikes. Paradise is done. I still feel unclean.